Hello friends, and thank you so much for choosing to hang out with me today. In today's video, we're kind of just kicking back and doing a little bit of a happy planner revamp with some items that I actually have made. I've been talking about the fact that I need some sinking fund trackers for a while. I got those made. I have a cash unstuffing sheet as well as the highly requested Canadian cash planning sheet. So we are going to get into kind of resetting up my binder for November, as well as we need to do a little bit of a unstuffing, and I have changed out Devon's savings challenge. So this is what we are currently working with, and it doesn't work. It works, but it's not as aesthetically pleasing as it would be if Devon had his own binder. So I am recycling one of my older binders, and we have created him a whole new challenge with a cute little tracker, so we will show you that as well. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go over the items that I have made. So these are the sinking fund trackers. As you can see, they don't have anything written on them yet. I need to put in what the fund is and what the goal is. I'm going to trial these before I put them out anywhere, because I want to make sure that they are functional and something that you guys would actually be interested in. So I'm going to play around with these for the next little bit. You'll see them in my videos, and maybe within a couple of weeks, if I find that they're functional, they work well, and there is a demand for them, I will put them on my store as a digital download so that you guys can print them off and cut them and put them in your envelopes. I do also have cash unstuffing sheets. So these I just made. I cut them down because really this is all I need. I just need the fund and the amount, and one whole piece of paper just was too much, so I did one and obviously put two on one sheet and then used my mushroom punch to punch those out. And then finally we have the Canadian cash planning sheets. I do need to also make cash stuffing sheets. Those are in the works. This is all I could get done today, but I will have cash stuffing sheets for the next cash stuffing as well. So we have the fund, the amount, and we have the Canadian denominations because we don't have $1 bills. And at the bottom, I'm a big proponent of positive vibe, positive messaging. So everyone has a different, so there's a set of 5 and they all have different little positive message. This one says small steps, big goals, you're doing amazing. This one says proud of you for showing up for your goals today. This one says look at you turning numbers into dreams. This one says progress, not perfection, you've got this. I think I'm speaking to myself with that one, considering I don't think I can do a cash stuffing video without it going wrong. And the next one, you're not just planning, you're building your future. So those are the little cash planning sheets. I'm gonna go ahead and just chuck them into my November. If you guys were interested in these ones, these were made by Happy to Plan with Desiree. If you go to her Patreon and you subscribe to the $5, the minimal one, you actually get access to all of these. These are great trackers. I really do like them, but I thought it would be fun to try and make my own, and that's why I'm trialing them, because as you can see, this works, right? So I want to make sure that this also works. Maybe the boxes are too small. I don't know. I need to trial it. So let's figure out where we are in my binder. Now we have just our little Capital One guys. So we'll go ahead and put in the cash planning sheet. I also did purchase a couple of weeks ago the last week, actually, not a couple of weeks ago, the Happy Planner Punch, and oh my goodness, has it made a world of freaking difference, because every punch I'm doing fits and it's so nice. Okay, so I am now going to go through and remove these. These were just a part of a binder kit. I think it was when I got the Soul Mama binder. It came with a crap ton of these budget sheets. Again, they're functional. They work. They're great. There's something really cute about these ones, and you know me and my rounded corners. So I'm going to go ahead quickly, write in the names and the amount that we're sitting at, and swap them out. So let's go ahead and do that. The pen choice is important here. I don't want anything that's going to bleed. Do I want blue? The cats are losing their ever-loving mind. I think I am going to do blue. Is anybody a major Bic, just ultra round, like basic pen fan? Like, this is my favorite pen. Okay. Not that anybody cares. Clothing, and we are at $40. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do actually? No, that's fine. It's fine. Content. Costco. I think that maybe on the next round of these guys that I make, I'll do like starting balance, maybe like fund and then starting balance. So I'm not using up one of these boxes right away. I think that'll probably be a good addition. But you don't know until you are in it, right? So this is at 65. And these are just printed on cardstock, so they are on a thicker paper. I don't necessarily think that it needs to be cardstock, but that's the only thick paper that I have. I think if you just got a little bit of a thicker grain for your paper, it'd be perfect. But for my business, I do a lot of stuff with cardstock, so I do have quite a supply. So it really didn't hurt me to use like 5 sheets to make these. Wow, we have 45 in gifts. That's awesome. Home's the big daddy. Home has 715. And we have a goal of 1,200 in home. That's just for the dryer. And then we will reset and we will do a new one for the washing machine. Although I don't think for the washing machine I'm going to be paying for the whole thing. I told my husband I wanted to pay for the dryer because he paid for the washing machine that we just got. So I kind of want to balance it out, and I think we'll split the dishwasher. Okay, that is gone. This is kind of like just a chill hangout, kind of quieter. It is nighttime. My son is down finally. We are day 3 of solo parenting, and my mom asked me today, she's like, how's it going? Like, how are you guys doing? I'm like, it's a 50-50 split between awesome and awful. And I think that that is the definition of parenthood. Yeah, Dad's gonna be home in 3 days. We got to do a little video call with him. Daniel is at the age where he will grab the phone and like run around with it. So, and he definitely understands Dad's voice and everything like that. So he was very excited to talk to his dad today. And then we went out, and one of the things I need to unstuff is the oil change from Wing Leader, because I thought I still had like 10K for my oil change, but while I was out, my light came on saying you should probably get an oil change. So I took it to the oil change place, and I was like, hey, can you check to see if I actually need an oil change, or is like my sensor off or whatever? And they checked it and they're like, no, actually, you definitely do need an oil change. And I was like, oh, okay. So now I've learned that my vehicle, mostly because of where we live, we are like rural Alberta. So if we're going into town, it's 30 minutes to drive in. If we are going into Calgary, which is like the next big city, it's about an hour and 20 minutes to drive in. So we are doing a lot of highway miles, and I need to get a oil change every 5,000 kilometers. And I also know exactly how much it is. So the next time we are saving for it, actually, did we just do wing leader? We did. I'm going to put an amount here. Goal is 120. It was 110 with a discount code that I had, but I might not have a discount code next time. So I want to make sure that I have 120 in there for the next time I need to do my oil change. Dang it. I knew I was gonna mess up. I can't really make that look like an R either. I don't know why every time I spell emergency, I spell it with an A, Emergancy. That's not how you spell emergency. But, okay, we are getting close to the end here, which is great. I hope you guys enjoyed the, just chit chat. How are you guys doing? Tell me about your day. What's one thing you did today that you were getting it off of your checklist? Like, was it running errands? Was it cleaning your car? I did that over the weekend too. My car was driving me nuts and I was like, I need to clean it. So I cleaned it. It was like early in the morning. Well, not early. It was like 10 a.m. and it was freezing outside. And I was like, why am I outside cleaning my car right now? But I'm glad that I did it because one, my car smells fantastic now. And two, it's just so nice and clean when I go in. A couple of things that I got like a little garbage can for my car just to make sure that the garbage has a place to go. With a little one, you have a lot of snacks in your car, is what I've learned. You have a lot of snacks all the time in your car, and that means a lot of crumbs. We have one extra left over. Perfect. I will chuck him back there. And now we are all updated. It's kind of cool to see something that I made in my binders now. Cool, 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 cool. All right, so these guys we will put away. So that is one thing. I do need to unstuff from wing leader. We need to do 110 from wing leader. Content, and I need to do for main character. And I think that's it. Oh, Daniel's son. I guess fur babies. Okay, so content, we have $1.75. So I'm going to round up just so that we're not dealing with the cents. Oh, right. Okay, so that's Daniel's son. This is content. This is content. This is main character. This is content. This is main character. Content. Daniel's son. Wing leader, technically. Fur babies. Wing leader, fur babies. Okay, perfect. So for content, we have $1.75. We have 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so $10 for content. Main character is $4. Yeah, $4. Daniel's son is $4. Fur Babies is $4. Can you hear my dog snoring in the background? Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry. So content, it's going to be 12. I'm not going to be able to do 12. I'll just do 10. Okay, so let's go ahead and do a really quick unstuffing. Okay, so first things first, in my content envelope, I need to pull out 10. And that was for the candles that I bought for my, so there's 10 there. Let me actually just total this up really quickly. 110 plus 10 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 3, because I'm going to pull $5. So let me actually, okay, so 10 plus 110 plus, I'm going to round those up to 5. We're at 135. So far, this unstuffing sheet is actually really good. The spacing is perfect. So content, we need to update our tracker. So minus 10 leaves us at 25. Okay, and so that is done. Let's go ahead and highlight content. Okay, content. Main character is the next one, and we are taking $5 from main character. So there's 5. So we are left with 20 in main character. That one is done. That was the chair. That was also the chair. Daniel's son, we are taking 5 out of Daniel's son. So there we go, 5. Fur Babies, oh, I need to update my tracker. Minus 5 leaves us with 60. And Fur Babies, like I said, I am watching those 2 cats for my brother. And I bought them little, like, dollar store dishes. They have food dishes, but this was like for wet food because I wanted to give them some wet food. So I picked them up that. And I just pulled it out of my Fur Babies because, you know, where else am I going to pull it from, you know? Okay. Now we have Wing Leader, which we need 110 from, and I know for a fact we don't have 110 in here. We have 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75. Okay. We need $35. So where are we going to pull $35 from? I'm not mad about the spacing on these either. I think it's good. Okay, so where are we going to pull the rest? I think I want to pull it from emergency or registration. Actually, I think I'm going to pull it from registration. Now, the reason why is because this isn't due until April of 2026. And I need a total of where did I put 110 in here? Let me just check my 110. So if I pull from it now, I'm going to have so much time to put it back. So I am going to pull 35 from registration. So we are going to go 10, 25. So now registration has, okay, all right. Now I've just got money everywhere. Where did my pen go? Hello? Did anybody see it disappear? Did I put it back in the thing? Probably. minus 35 is 30. So we have 20, 30 that is left over, which is perfect. Honestly, it's going to take me no time at all to get that back. Like no time at all. Like maybe a paycheck or two. So I'm okay with taking it from there. Okay, so we have pulled from Fur Babies. We have pulled from Wing Leader. I think what I might do is I make these smaller and then make like 4 on a page, because you don't really need that much if you're unstuffing like not a lot. Maybe if you're unstuffing like every single envelope, but I think that I'm going to make that adjustment as well. Okay, so this should be 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 110. And then this in total should be 35. 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 1, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. So we have 135. So we are done with the unstuffing. Let's see if really quickly, this is going to be a longer video. Yeah, we're already at 22 minutes. Let's see if we can condense anywhere. So, hey. Sorry, my cat scared my dog, and my dog was asleep. So that did not go over well. Whew, my heart is pounding. My dog, like my dogs, when I had Pepsi, they used to fight a lot. They were both females. They were both super dominant. So that noise just like took me back. Whew. Okay, panic is going to subside. So I am going to take 4 5s and I'm going to grab a $20 bill. So we are going to swap this out. So this is at 40 with 2 20s. My dog just got caught off guard. It's not her fault. It just gave me a freaking heart palpitation. We're going to take these 2 10s and do a 20. So this is at 50 for Costco. Okay. In Daniel's Son, we have 20, 40, 55, so, or 60, sorry, we can do a 10, and I think I'm going to leave it. I'm going to save that 24 somewhere else. Maybe in my home envelope. Fur Babies has 2 5s, so we're going to take that out, and we are going to do, 110. Gifts, we'll do 2 5s for a 10. Okay. Home, here we go. Let's see if we can get some of these in here. So, can definitely do a 20. So I'm going to grab that 20. And we can do a 10. So we'll grab that 10. So now home in cash should have 215. 150, 70, 90, 210. Oh no, sorry, 220. This is incorrect. This should be 720. All right, okay. Put that back in there. Got a nice little condensing going. We have a couple of 10s, so I'm going to keep going. See if I can get those 10s in there, and then we'll pretty much just be walking away with a whole bunch of 5s, which is fine. It wasn't a very big cash on stuffing, so. In Book Bus, we can do a 10. So Book Bus is at 40. Book Babes, we can't do anything in there. Rainy Day, we can do a 10. So we're at 95. 5 in rainy day. Wing leader is empty, completely empty. We can do our final 10 in Hello Happy Store. My cat is meowing. Give me 1 second. Okay, perfect. Now let's just make sure that we have 135 here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Perfect. Okay, so I am going to take that back to the bank tomorrow. And the final thing we're going to do is we are going to swap out the Devon Savings Challenge. So, are you guys excited? I've been working on it all day, and I finally have it in a place where I really like it. So, welcome to the Devon Savings Challenge. So we have a very similar layout to the high five, but we've changed it out to little birthday cakes, and it is in the same format as high five, where each envelope is in a increasing amount of 5, and we're going to continue doing this. So once we're done it, we're going to erase it. This is laminated. We're going to erase it, and we will start all over again, and that money will move into a different envelope. And now and now the cat is eating food. So if you hear that little tinging noise, that's Zeus. But let's go ahead, take everything. That's exactly what my video needed, was a cat crunching on their food. So we're gonna take everything out. Okay. Stay. These will flatten out. Our money is plastic, so these will flatten out over time. I also just really don't like folding bills. I don't know if that's an everybody thing, but it's definitely a me thing. So this is just gonna speak to my soul a little bit. Okay. Okay, so on our last count, I believe we said we had 220 in here, something along those lines. Either way, I'm gonna go right to the very back in our bonus, and we're gonna put 100 in. So 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 91. So we're gonna count it again. 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 91. 100's going into the bonus. Okay. Now let's see if we can get 100 in here. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. Count that again. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. So we've got 200 filled out. Okay. And what do we have left over? We have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go to 25, and we are just going to chuck it in here. And there we go. This will be the new Devon Savings Challenge. I'm going to go ahead and fill out the tracker. Gotta choose a color, huh? What color? I mean, Devon would be like anything black. He's a very much, what's that guy's name? Who's the singer? Who's like all black everything. I can't remember what his name is. It doesn't matter. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and color in. I'm just gonna color in the icing. Johnny Cash. That's who I was thinking of. My husband is very much a Johnny Cash type of, like, his wardrobe is just all black, pretty much. But he doesn't even know this is happening, so I get to choose the color, and I decide blue. Maybe next time we'll do black. and 25, right? Yeah, 25. I don't even know what I'm going to call this video. It's so many random things. I have no idea. Okay, here we go. And now because we did a little bit of a cache condensing as well, now we have all these smaller numbers open. And as we get them more filled out, we'll continue bringing them down and opening up those smaller numbers. So yeah, there we go, guys. That is everything. Thanks for hanging out with me. I hope that you guys had fun. Before I forget, I did do a post for the 200 subscriber giveaway. So there is a reel that I've done as well as a post in my community tab. So if you guys would like to be entered into the giveaway, check out that post and comment just like a little emoji. I think it's like a little surprise emoji or a party emoji, and you will be entered into the giveaway. The giveaway is open until the 12th of November. I will be choosing a winner. I will be commenting on their post specifically and leaving them with my email address so they can contact me with their Amazon wish list, and I'll be buying them a couple of things off of their wish list as a thank you for all of the support and all of the love. So yeah, check out the post in the community tab on my page. And that's it. Yeah, until next time, I hope you guys have a good one. I hope that you have a great rest of your day. And if you did like this video, give it a like, hit subscribe. And if you guys would like to just binge more of my content, I'll put a playlist of all of my videos there up at the top. And yeah, until next time, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.